Along with the all-star team of Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. Tip-off goes to the Thunder. It's Dort on the wing. The three is up. Offensive board. Hartenstein. Second shot opportunity. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. You know, after sitting out his first pro year due to a foot injury, Chet Holmgren was well worth the wait, Grant.
Yes, he was actually guarding LeBron during a summer pro-am game when he hurt his foot. But Chet was a monster his rookie year. Already an elite shot blocker.
Well, Grant, I hope you're as fired up for this one as I am. Some of the league's most exciting talent on the floor.
Oh, my, man. I am most definitely up for this one. With the athleticism on both sides, there's going to be no shortage of highlights. We talk about Williams' versatility as a scorer. He can get his points from just about any spot on the floor.
Left side, Holiday. Pass to Brown. And here's Tatum. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hartenstein. And stolen by Hartenstein. Oh, deflected. It's stolen by Tatum. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Offensive rebound. The kick out to Williams. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist.
3 points.
Williams has got 5 points.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
Here's Holiday. No good off the back of the rim. And so it's Holmgren with it. He brings it up for OKC. It's a 5-point game. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
There's the length Tatum provides on the defensive side. He can change a game on that end.
Outside Holiday. Second chance shot. White for three. Hartenstein pulls it in.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
This past offseason, OKC decided to move on from their former first-round pick, Josh Giddey.
Yeah, the 6th overall pick in 2021. Giddey is a talented player with good upside, but fit is so important in the NBA, and the Thunder knew his talents would be better suited elsewhere.
And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kickability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Now here's Holiday. Here's Tatum. No good again that time. Back to Williams. Pass to Holmgren. Goes up on the wing. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. Here's Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
What a move by Tatum. When he's pulling these off, he's impossible to defend.
And Porzingis with the block. Brown with it. And it's Dort picking him up. Back to Brown. Here's Tatum.
2 minutes.
And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Dort outside. The Thunder with another miss.
Well, if you give him that shot again, I'm willing to bet he nails it, especially with that lack of defensive effort.
Now here's Porzingis. And that one's good.
Porzingis.
Check out Porzingis' energy. He's just relentless on both ends of the court.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
So both teams making some changes here. Thunder leading by 3. Down low. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Pritchard gets it to go.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Outside Joe. Three-pointer. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Pritchard. Back to Horford. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. 52 seconds left to play in the first. Caruso, right side. Here's Wiggins. The shot, no good. Celtics trail by 6. Here's Brown. The rebound by Wiggins. Here's Oklahoma City now. Here's Joe. And Pritchard pulls it down. And so Brown will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Stripped it away. And a fast break now for the Thunder. On the wing, Caruso. With 1 on the clock. And he dunks it down right as the buzzer sounded. Wow!
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdowns for the Thunder.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
It's Dort on the wing. 4-3. Oh, the Thunder, another 3.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. That's tipped. Pass to Williams. Puts up a deep 3. 4 on the clock. There's the 3. It's hauled in by White.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
Yeah, he may have had space, but the defense did a nice job closing that gap quickly.
Personal foul.
And, Coach, you look at Derek White, maybe not the biggest name, but he is a winning player.
Yeah, Brian, he's one of the most underrated players in the league. He's got a great feel for the game at both ends of the court. He is tremendously solid across the board.
And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Personal foul.
Gilgeous-Alexander is just that good, finishing the play through the foul.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw.
And in their last game, he really distinguished himself at the free throw line.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Dort.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
It's so easy to get frustrated when you make mistakes, but you have to keep battling.
Yeah, it's definitely a momentum shifter, but it's time to refocus, make smart decisions, and start fighting their way back.
Gilgeous-Alexander.
Celtics foul.
And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Second team foul.
Kristaps Porzingis picks one up. This is his second trip to the line in the game. And he's good on the second. And, Coach, you've been lauded by some of your former players for your pregame preparation. I've seen it myself in the broadcasting world.
Well, I've also been cursed by some of those players for my pregame walkthroughs, Brian. People thought they were way too long, but I just wanted to be as prepared as possible and was one that always believed I'd rather do too much than too little.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the 11th pick back in 2018, has developed to the point where he is in the MVP conversation. His coach, Mark Daigneault, said he's improved every year. He's been in the league. It's a testament to his humility. He looks in the mirror. He sees what he needs to improve on, and then he works at it. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you.
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter, someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
Here's Tatum. Hey, strong move, Tatum.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Outside for Dort. Outside, Williams. Pass to Holmgren. Over Craig. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Boston with a rebound. Here's White. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Grant, how about the rise of OKC in just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed?
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And, of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
Boston, timeout.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
And the Celtics call time here.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they just have to be more patient. Less forcing and more passing.
Oklahoma City making a switch here. 1:41 left to play in the second quarter. Here's Pritchard. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It's on Cason Wallace. Stan, you look at the Celtics, as high-powered as they come offensively.
No question, Brian. They can space the floor at every position, and any one of their starters is able to give you 20 on a given night.
Pass to Wallace. Beyond the arc. And it's Cornette with a rebound. Celtics trail by 11. Back to Pritchard. Outside, Brown. Here's Hauser. Dort defending. Here's Brown. Again, the miss by Boston.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
He drops it from range. So Dort's got 6.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Brown can't hit. Thunder leading by 14. Back to Dort. Three-pointer. Oh, the Thunder, another three.
The three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
Hauser can't get it to go.
Well, you like the competitive mindset there, trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
And it's Oklahoma City scoring again.
Assist from
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
Yeah, and to do it on the road, it shows how well prepared this team was coming into this contest.
Dort for three. Drops in the three.
Dort.
So Dort's got 12 points now in the quarter.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the deep.
What a performance for Lou Dort. He has been the story for Oklahoma City with 4 3-pointers in the quarter alone, proving he's a threat at the arc. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And you look at Jaylen Brown, Grant. Not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall, and he could dunk through a brick wall, too. It's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
Pass to Holmgren. Fires the three. They get it back. Outside for Dort. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Williams. Now here's Holmgren. Here's the three.
Check.
Nails it from three.
For three.
Holmgren's got 7.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
Oklahoma City leading by 23. Back to Dort. Takes the three. To the paint. And Williams punches it home.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
Holiday from long range. The Thunder with the rebound. And a fast break now for the Thunder. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. From deep, Holmgren. Holiday grabs the miss.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Inside. Here's Porzingis. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
From Jaylen Brown.
Give him 8 points now.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Holmgren.
Hey, Brian, Chet Holmgren said, quote, "It's exciting to have this sort of success early on because it's just rare for young teams. But at the same time, we cannot let it distract us from how much better we have to get. Hopefully, we have a long runway together to figure things out." Brian?
A chance for great things, Allie. Thanks for that. And there's a bevy of young talent in the NBA right now. Who are you most excited to see grow into a star, Stan?
Well, what I'm really excited about, Brian, is to see which of these young talents becomes true stars, transformative guys. Certainly, Chet Holmgren and Wembanyama have already had this great rivalry. Scotty Barnes has become the next big point guard. We see Anthony Edwards, Paolo Banchero. There's a lot of guys that could be the guy, and it'll be fun to find out who actually develops into that play.
As the torch is